There we go. I can hear myself now. Okay then. So for this right now, we can actually do the easy one. Let's see here. I think it'll be the cube right here. That's the easiest one I can see so far. Since it gave us the length of it from 2.25 and the height of it is going to be, let's see here if I can find the height from that area. Yep, 2 inches. So I think it's gonna be like a large piece right here. It'll be 2.25 and 1.75. So it's gonna be in right now. Use our sketch. We can go from top view. Since we're gonna extrude upward to 2 inches. Come on. There we go. Okay, then we go to use the rectangle, and we're gonna do it into our center orbit. So I think we can actually use the center rectangle. Go from there. Go to center this area right here. Okay. Oh, which one? Yeah, top plane. So it's gonna be on top plane. Then they use the center rectangle. Then we're gonna use our smart dimension. Our smart dimension is gonna be about 2.25 or 2.25. Then the other one's gonna be 1.75. Then at the same time, we can actually do the circles right here too as well. So we can actually use an array pattern for that one. We just need to look for the right circle onto one square spot. So I'm gonna use my point. Click onto that one. It should automatically go in there, but it's okay. Now just go around here in this surface area. Just anywhere else you want. Just click it right there. That'll be our starting point. Then we're going to use our smart dimension to dimension out the areas. So for this one, it's going to be about from the height 0.5 from our distance right there. And the other direction too, for this point to this wall, it's going to be 0.63. Enter. And there we go. Just 1 point. Okay, once we're done with that, with the dimension, check it. And we have our first point right here. Okay, now we can just add in our circle in there. And our circle for that area is going to be about, let's see here. Okay, it's going to be 0.375. And it's going to be half deep. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay. Let's go check it first for now. Control Z or escape. I think we'll just leave the circle outside or leave the circle alone. Right now we just have a starting point of the point right here. So I'm going to show you guys another shortcut on that one. So we just have a point right here just as is. That's it. There's be no circles. Once you're done with this one, exit sketch. So we only have this square and a point. That's it. That's all we have. Go on features and we're going to extrude the base. And that's going to be about 2 inches. Oh yeah, I hope the point stays there too. Let's see what happens. Okay, type in 2 inches. That's our height. Check it. And it should become that cube right here. Okay, then. So now I'm going top view. And hopefully that one point is going to be right there. So we can use our wizard hole. So we click onto that one. I hope that point is still there. If not, we can actually go back to the sketch and then put a point right there. And it should be, yep, there it is. It's still right there. Thank goodness. Okay, so we use our wizard hole, and hopefully that point is going to be right there. Then we're going to choose our hole type, which is this right here only. Then we scroll down to our settings or to our sizings. Our size is going to be about, oh, that's right, this is going to be in millimeters, so I have to transfer that one. So it's going to be about 0.375 times 25.4. There we go. So it's going to be about 9.525. Okay, got that. Then we go to position. Then our position for our hole is going to be on top. Click the area. And hopefully that one dot's still there. If I can find it. But if not, don't worry, we can actually still do it right there. We're just going to click it right around the area with that circle. Click it. And then right click right away to finish it. Then hopefully this one I can actually edit out. So we go back to the dowel, right click it to edit out the feature. And I think I still remember, let's see here. We right click it, go to edit feature, and hopefully, let's see here, yep. How do I do the hole? Oh, go to the wizard hole, which is next to the extruded cut. So here's this wizard hole that has the title on it. Click it. Then you click this hole type, which is this through hole, that's it. Then we scroll down here to do the custom sizing. Then we add in the 0.375 times 25.4 because again, this thing has millimeters on here, so what they like convert it. Type in enter, then it should be about 9.525. Position it. This one you select the surface first, and then you do the sketch right away. So let me go click on the surface, and you actually have this circle right here. Just don't click anything else until you position it right.
Just don't click
on top of it, and you're good to go. Oops. Let me go back to type. Okay. So this one, I'm trying to get that one dimension onto there. Let's see here. Far side, near side. Might be position. Oh, they removed it. That's interesting. Huh. What I was gonna do is that I hope they have a dimension on here that you can actually dimension from this wall to this wall on this circle. They can actually dimension it right perfectly onto the center area. But I think they removed it. That's interesting. All right then. So we have to Control Z. Then we have to like remove that the whole feature. So Control Z, or go to right click on that one whole feature right here on this side. Right click it, and we just delete it. Because we need to dimension it right here in the center area. So I think we'll just go old fashioned. We're just gonna go to sketch, sketch it, go on top of it, and we'll just add in the point. That's it. Add in the first dot that we did before. Dimension out, then after that we'll get that one positioned right away. It'll be 0.5, and the other one's gonna be. Whoops, something happened there. This one right here. Okay, and it's gonna be 0.63. There we go. Okay, we got our first point. Check it. Exit sketch, and then we can actually add in the hole feature. So wizard hole. Oh. You don't have the point when you do the wizard hole. Let's see. Well, on the first one, yeah, I thought it was gonna be easy for me to actually do the point, but right now we're just doing the second one again, which is sketch. Go on top of it, and then just add in the point. That one just do it manually. That's it. So that's the old-fashioned way you have to do it. Then we just add a dimension like we did right now, and after that we're just adding the wizard hole. Okay, so we click on the wizard hole, select that one, circle it again. Make sure it's the let's see here, where's that dimension? Let's see our drill size hole. What did I do? Supposed to be that one. And it should be the drill size. Let's see, what did I do? Okay, let me cancel out first. Exit. Where's the hole again? 16. Custom actually. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead and add in our whole 0.375 times 25.4. So make sure you add it onto the show custom sizing. I don't know where the other one went. Now that we go add in our 9.525. Okay, just in case right here, it's just gonna be show custom sizing. Make sure you click it. Okay, position. We can go on top of this area right here that we made, and we have our first point right here, the one you created. Click right there, and you're good to go. Right click it, and there we go. We got our first hole. And the next one we're going to use is our linear pattern. That's going to be on top right here in this feature bar or on the feature menu. So make sure to click on that one. Then we have these two directions. We have direction 1. We're going to click on this line right here for direction 1. And then we have direction 2. Direction 2 is going to be on the vertical side right here, which is along this line right here. So click onto that one. So we have like two different directions. And we just add in 2 and then 2 right here. So we have 2 circles. Then our distance, our first one for distance 1, which is on this direction, it's going to be about 1 inch. So we type in 1, enter. And the one at the below is going to be 0.75. 0.75, enter. And there we go. But you notice that if you have it on your screen like this, don't worry, there's a direction changer. You just go to this little symbol right here, go to reverse. And same thing with this down here, reverse. And you're good to go. And once you're done with it, check it, and you have these 4 circles right away, so that you actually have them. Even though this one says 0.5 deep, I did not see that one, but it's okay. Just as long as we position these ones right away. But unless you can actually go back into it, right click it, edit feature, then we can actually add in the depth onto it. Which I hope it's on there. Oh yeah, it's through all line. That's gonna be 0.5. There we go. Okay, next one is gonna be on, let's do the easy one, which is the sidewall. Then I'll show you guys how to do the circle, which that one should be not difficult right now. Let's go to the sketch. Then we go along this face right here. Make sure you go on top of the surface of the square, so that way it'll be set right away. So let's go to front view. And then I'm gonna zoom out, and then we're gonna add in our dimensions right here. So this one right here, this dimension, we have this one about 1.25, and then we have the height going upward about 0.25, and 60-degree angle, and then we'll be okay. So I'm gonna click on this line right here, click at this corner of this area. Don't worry about the dimensions, just let's go bring it outside, click it right there, and then bring this upward, and then we'll just make an angle anywhere else. Just as long as don't worry, we'll do the dimension right away. So once you got these 3 lines right away as a continuous, which is okay, then we add in our dimension. Click at the bottom line, and that one's gonna be about 1.25. And then at that, you'll get the other one too as well, if you're ahead of me, which is 0.25 right there. Enter. 0.25. Okay, next one is the angle. So in order to do the angle, we have to add in our center line. So we got in our center. We go to this first point right here toward the angle and the line that's created. So we just go straight right here to make a degree. I will say like a triangle, because you notice on this one looks like familiar to as a protractor, so that we actually get the measure right away. So we're gonna add in our smart dimension. Then we click this line first, and then we click this second line right here until we get our degrees right away. Then you click around there anywhere else you want. Now after that, we go from 34 degrees to 60 degrees. So we type that in, enter, and there we go. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Let's Control Z to undo it, because it's supposed to be this angle to this vertical going upward. Sorry. So let's go undo, Control Z, or undo on top too as well. Either way. Then we use the center line. Then we go back to the vertical side on this direction. So sorry about that. Then we do the same thing again. Smart dimension these 2 lines. There we go. Now that makes sense. Then we type in 60, enter. There we go. Anything in the chat? Nope, nothing. Okay, good. Then the last one, we just get our line, connect the dots, which is connect this guy right here, go to this corner, and we go upward to this direction, to this line, till we hit that point, click it right there. Then we got the shape. Then we notice that we have like a few um, extras onto the outside, so we just use our trim entities. I'm gonna go zoom onto it, then I'm gonna hold down my right mouse and drag along and trim those zones out. And there we go, until we get the shape. Check it, and then our extruded is gonna be 1.75. Go do my isometric view, exit, let's go to features, then we go to extruded base. Huh, we still have time, so that's good news. Luckily it's like slow time. 1.75, enter, and we're good. Check it, and there we go. Okay, now we can do the same thing again on the wizard hole, but this time let's go to sketch, click on the sketch, and we gotta click on this surface right here on this angle area. Click around there, and then I'm gonna position that as close as possible on that area, that surface, as long as it's like perfectly on top. Okay, there we go. So now we gotta add in our point. It looks like it's in the center, so it's gonna be about 0.75 by 0.88. So what we do is just go in the center of the area. So everything else should be positioned right away. Click it. There we go. We got our first point right away. But if you're not sure if it's the right measurement, so we just use a smart dimension and we just check everything else out right away. Oh, look at that. We're at 0.72. It should have been 0.75. Enter. And the other one should be at the other same thing too as well. So it's gonna be about 0.88. Come on. Okay, there we go. So we're good at 1.88. That's just the one with the 0.75. Okay, escape or cancel the smart dimension. Then we exit the sketch. Once we got that one, go to features. We could go to the wizard hole. So that's another one we actually use. So this hole is gonna be about, I think it's like a little more in depth right here. So go check this side right here. Oh, so see. So I think this is gonna be like a straight through right here. So we're gonna use a hole right here. Our dimension for that one is gonna be, let's see, let me go that. Check it out. Okay, yeah, two holes, both of them is gonna be about 0.75 and 25 deep. So we have about, let's see, let me go back to this one again. 0.75. So I'm gonna type in 0.75 times 25.4. So we have to convert it from inches to millimeters. Enter, and then our blind is gonna be about 0.25 deep. Enter. So we're good to go. Okay, once we're done with that, we can go to position. Click on this surface of this area right here, and then we go into that one circle or that one point that we created right away. Click it. Then we left click right away to that check or check onto this area, and you're good to go. And so now we got our hole right here. And last one is gonna be this one right here. This one should be easy. It should be the same thing as this side. We just go in the back view right here in this area on the sketch, and go from there. If you already got it right away, you can actually go ahead in front of me right away. Oops. So I'll go right here, go to sketch, go to this line. I'm gonna create this guy right here first. I'm gonna go bring this guy down here. Don't worry about that. Oh, yeah, that's right. In order to get this angle right here to perfectly square, there's a little yellow guide, so it'll like yellow out. Whoops, I have made it into an arc. I have no idea why that do that. Go to this point, and it should automatically make that one the perpendicular right away. So your line should have that lock in right away, which is those yellow dashes. You can actually see it right away onto the screen. Click around there. We don't have to worry about the dimension until we get that one, and we're good to go. Then we use our center line. This one we go from the top direction. So I was looking at that one just in case. So we go on top, vertical. Doesn't matter which our length is, just as long as we make a angle guide. Smart dimension. Click this line right here, and that one should be about 30 degrees. So close. There we go. check it. Then our dimension for that one's gonna be about 0.5 for that one. Ooh, even close on that one too. 0.5. Okay, there we go. Then we click this line right here, and then we can go. So either way can work. You can actually go down and going this angle, or you just go to this one, go to the angle, then go upward. So we go that way, and it should automatically perpendicular itself, so that way it'll be the same parallel right away. Click it against this wall right here, and then go upward till we connect the dots. And there we go. And if you're ahead of me, you know what to do with extrusion. This one's be extruded about 2 inches. Oh no, 2.25. Let's go the opposite direction. 2.25. Enter. Then to get that hole on top of here. Huh, that's a weird blueprint right there. Okay. Okay, so to get that one angle right there, we gotta do the same thing again. Sketch. Go to that one on this surface right here, the angle, point. Wait, right. Then we have to position ourselves onto it as close as possible. Okay, right there should be okay. Just as long as we get this coordinates right away. Then we choose our center area. Click right there and around that center. And the top one's gonna be about 0.88 for our dimension. Click right there in this area right here. Oh, that's perfectly good. 0.88. It's just that it has that last few 4 digits. 0.88, and then it's gonna be about 1.33 or 1.13. Come on. Smart dimension point this line. There we go. Okay, 1.13. We're good. Close enough. Okay, check it. Exit. Then the last one we can use is our wizard hole, which I hope you guys got ahead of me right now, which is okay. You guys are doing good. And the hole for that one is gonna be the same thing. 1905. Blind's gonna be about 25 inches. Once you're good to go to position, click on the surface, and then we'll go on this point. Left click it, and you're good to go. And now we have this part. And we did it under 25 minutes, so that's good news. Okay, there we go. We got this one. Any questions? Repeats, just in case, on the chat. Oh yes, and don't worry, this is recorded, so that way you can actually rewind it again. Okay, we got this one. Let me do another new part, just in case. This will be the last one. I think we have like one more part to go to try out. Something like download. Okay, let me go bring this down here. So I'm gonna go like this right here. So it's gonna be about homework 6, and type in the number. So we're at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, that is interesting. 16. 17, which not that bad. 18, 19, and 20. So let me go scroll back up again. This is like interesting. I'm guessing some people might ask me about the 15 right here. But just in case. 15, 14, 13, 11, 13. Let's see here. Oops. 13. 13. Okay then. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Number 13. Let's go give this a try. So since we have a new part right here, this is gonna be in millimeters. So check your units. So we're gonna change that to millimeters right now. And I think we can work onto it. It's gonna be on the side view, so it's gonna be in the front. So we go to sketch, go to front plane. And I think the only dimension we got to do is just from the lines right here. So I think I'm gonna do is go to the lines right here. I'm gonna go to this orbit. I'm gonna go straight upward by itself. Click right there. We won't have to worry about the measurement yet until we get our dimension. Go to our a little bit onto the right. There we good. Then we go down below. Make sure escape. Click this line again, and we just go straight to our right. Then we go upward again. We're good. And that's it. Okay. Then we add in our fillet, which is this guy right here, sketch fillet. And that one's going to be about, let's see, where's that sketch fillet? Oh, okay, all fillets are radius of 5. Okay, so we're going to type in 5, enter. Entities of fillet is going to be this corner right here. Click that one. Check it, and you're good to go. Now, we could repeat the whole thing again with the lines, but we can actually use another one, which is another shortcut, which is called the offset entities. Click that one, and then we add in or click these lines right here. So we click this one, and then this one too as well, if it allows it. Okay, but if not, if it doesn't do that way, it's okay. We can actually add in our dimension right away. So our thickness for that one's gonna be about, where is that thickness? It's right here. Material 5 THK. I'm thinking that might be THK, the thickness of it. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the thickness of it. So it's gonna be 5 millimeters. Enter. There we go. And then check. Wait, what did I do? Oh no, whoops, sorry. Control Z, sorry, undo. Okay, there we go. Leave it right here as is. I'm gonna escape it. I'm gonna add in our dimension for this one right here, this vertical, and this one down here. That's what I was missing. So this one right here on the vertical side is gonna be about 45. Enter. And down below is gonna be, let's see, where's that dimension right there? So we have two of them right away. We have 30 and radius of 7.5. So we have to add those two together. So it's gonna be about 30 plus 7.5. You gotta be kidding. Let's see. 7.5. There we go. Yay. Cool. Okay, now we can add in our offset. Sorry about that. So offset, same lines again, 5 millimeters. You're good to go. Check it. Okay. Now let me trim these excess off right here. So those are not the one. So let me trim that one off. And then trim this one right here too as well. If I can zoom in. So I'm just going on here with my mouse. Trim again. Zoom onto it. Okay. Then we go from this little down bar. We go down here to extend. Then we extend these lines right here. Extend that one and then extend this one. You're good to go. Then we trim those excess off again. Because that way we know where's the exact excess is at. Get rid of those two. There we go. Then last one's gonna be our fillet, which is that one corner that we missed. So we click onto this one. Okay, since it's not going to the point, we're just gonna use the other way, so we'll just go to line to line. If it doesn't do that on the point, don't worry, you can actually still do line to line, just in case. And there we go. Check it. And then I'm gonna go to features, extrude base. Okay, we're good at time. Instead of blind, we go to mid plane. So we go at different both directions. It's gonna be 70. Type in 70, enter. And then we're done. Check. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is these circle right here. So I'm gonna go on sketch, go on top view, on the space right here. Once we got it to it, click on top, and it should automatically bring in that one circle right there. Okay, or bring in that one the surface area right there. Okay, so we can add in our point. That's gonna be around this area in the center. So click around this region area. Go escape. Then we add in our smart dimension. It's gonna be this point right here onto the surface of this wall right here. So it should highlight orange right away. So click onto around that area, type in 30. That's our position right there. Once we got to that one, we go into circle. Click that point that we made right here. Bring it around that area in that region. Our smart dimension, that one's gonna be about radius of 20, so we got times 2 for the diameters. So we have our diameter set to go. So it's gonna be about 20 times 2. Because again, right here you can actually see the R20, so that's our radius. But we times 2 is for that we can actually get our diameter. Enter. And it should barely touch right away. I can actually see that. Huh, that's interesting. Let me do 18 times 2, just in case. I notice this one's like touching against this wall right here. There we go. That's like close enough. Check it. Oh yeah, that's right. It's gotta not gonna be right in this area right here. Should be fine. Okay, so that means we have to go from this surface of this wall right here. So we can go from this point right here. I'm gonna go against this wall or toward this area right here. So I'm gonna put 1. That's gonna be 0.5 right here, or 5 right there. The second one's gonna be around this area right here for our next 2 circles. Escape. We're gonna add in our smart dimension. So we have 2 points right here. We're gonna go to our smart dimension. Click this first point that we made and go on this wall on this right here. Then we type in 5. There we go. Then we go for the second one, which is this point right here for 5, and go to the second point right here for our 27.5. 27.5. Huh, that's interesting. Well, it's okay. Now, after that we position right here, we have this center, this circle. So we go from this center right here, this point, click right there, and we go to this point right here, this direction right here. Click onto that one. Then we bring it like straight vertical. Dory, if it has an angle, Dory, just mess around with it. Bring it outside. That way it'll angle vertical. Okay, click around there. And we can type in 27.5. So our circles will be positioned right away right there. Don't worry about this area right here. It's already been measured out right away, so it's good to go. Click check, and we're good to go. This is our position right there for those 2 circles. So we click on this circle right here. We're just gonna do one side. Click that area right there. Make it large as possible, or against this wall right here. Click around that area. Come on. There we go. And that one should be 7.5, but it should be okay because we're against us on this wall. And this one, that's interesting. Let me try 20 just in case. So I'm gonna type in 40. Whoops. Huh. Well, if it says so, so no choice. So I'm gonna go on the lines right here, connect it from this quadrant right here, the first one, and click it to this second quadrant down below here. That way it'll be perfectly tangent. So you're good to go. Then go to the center line, go to the mirror feature. There we go. Go to mirror entities, and then mirror entities to about will be this circle and the line that we created. And then mirror about will be that one center line right away. Click the center line, and everything else will be transferred on the other side right away. Okay, then last one is just to use the line. Then we go to this first quadrant, and then we just connect the dots right here. Connect right there. Right now, the same thing. And connect the dots right there. Yeah, that should be okay. That we escape. Trim the excess off right away. So we just zoom in, then we trim off the excess. Trim the one from the inside right here to match it out from this design. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, whoops. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, trim. Trim down below here. There we go. Got our first one. Trim this guy right here, and then trim the circle outside right here, this region. Then trim the from the outside right here, just in case. Trim the outside. Okay, so now we got to this position right here. I'm gonna try bring this outside the area, so we're good to go. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, then we go back to the check. Click this line again. Then we go to this first corner over here. Bring it outside just a little bit, and then bring it down here. Make it straight vertical. Tell the lines right here at this point. Click around there, then go straight to your left to this point right here. This one. Now that once you click it, then you should have this part right here shaded right away. And for some reason, oh wait, there's more excess onto it, so I have to do is trim again. I forgot there's more excess inside right here. There we go, I can see that. There we go, there we go. Do the same thing again down below, just in case. There we go. Until you get this shape right here, so it's kind of like a, there's a circle right here on the outside, and then another shape on this one's gonna be the outside right here. So we can actually match this point right here. Once you've done that one, check it, exit sketch. Then we extrude the cut right away. Feature, extrude the cut. If it doesn't show a shaded area, don't worry, just click on the line and it should automatically render in right away. There we go. Then through all, yeah, it should be fine. Just as long as we cut the whole that one part right away. Click around there, and you're good to go. Huh? That's weird. That's the wrong dimension. But I think this one you can just fill it in on your time. Just go on top of the sketch, and then fill in the circle right here, this last gap, and that's it. Okay. The next one is gonna be in the back right here. So we're just going to use the back view. So let's go to sketch. Sketch this area right here in the back. Then I'm going to go to the back view right here in this isometric. No, that's not the back view. Front view. Okay, right here. Okay. Then we add in our, let's see, let's do our point first. So our first one should be down here on the orbit. So we can add in 2 points. It could be one right here and the second one over here. Let's go add in our smart dimension. Click this point and that point. And this is going to be 50, so we're going to do half of it. So it's going to be 50 divided by 2, which should be 25. And there we go. We got our first quadrant. Then we go to the squares or rectangle just right now. We're going to use the corner rectangle, not the center. So we're going to use our corner rectangle. We go to our first point right here that we created, and we just bring it over here on this side. Just around that area as close as possible. We can use our smart dimension. There we go. And we just use the top one, which is 50 millimeters, and the bottom one's gonna be about. Let's see. Now we had to figure out where this guy is at, because now we have 50 millimeters right here. Okay, there it is. So from this top right here to this area, it's gonna be 50 or 20 millimeters. So from this top of this base and to this top of this rectangle that we created. Click around there and type in 20. Enter. And there we go. Check it, and then after that we're good to go as a sketch. And we actually use our extruded cut. This time we're gonna go about 5 millimeters. But this is the one I was a bit confused about. Well, let me see what happens though. Feature, extrude cut. Okay, there we go. So we're on blind. We're gonna change this one from 5 millimeters. Enter. Check it. And we're good to go. Oh, okay, thank God. Okay, that's okay. It matched the same one this picture right here, so that's good news. I got a little bit confused onto it. All right, then we're good to go. Okay, then. So in order to do this one right here, we can actually do the first one. So we can use our the first other print that we did before, which is number, I forgot the number before. Okay, number 15. Nope. Okay, number 9. So we use the same approach again for number 9. We're just gonna use a sketch, go on top of the surface, and then add in our point. So we're gonna do that one right here. But we're just gonna do one side. So let's go to the front view right here. Let's go use our point. Go to this area right here. And distance around this one is going to be about 50 millimeters, so that's good news. And our height around there is going to be 10 millimeters in 2 places. So we're going to have 1 and 2. So we use our smart dimension, click that point, and then top of this right here, that's going to be about 10 millimeters. 904. Okay, we're almost there. Click this point right here, and this corner of this area, this line. I'm trying to beat the time. I thought I clicked the point. Okay, smart dimension, click this point, and the line. And it's going to be about, oh, oops, sorry. Okay, exit. That's not the right one. It should have been the smart dimension, the point, and then the center of the origin. Bring it upward. We're good to go. It's going to be type in 25. There we go. Check it. Exit sketch, and then we're going to add in our wizard hole. Go to features, wizard hole. That's going to be right there, that area. So it's going to be, let's see here. Oops, not straight cut. We're just going to use the straight cut slot right away. So it's going to be this first one right here. And our dimension for that one is going to be about, okay, right here. So about 10 diameters. So we're good to go. Oh, right here. We're going to type in our 10 diameter. And it doesn't set blind. We're going to go through all. Check it. Oh, whoops. Then we go to the position, click the surface of this area, and click that point right away. Right click it, and we got our first circle right away. And this one's the same thing too as well. Sketch it. Click on this top of the surface. Trying to speed as much as I can. Go to the point. Click this area of the center. It should automatically click that one center right away. Click that point. We're good to go. It's actually automatically going that one center the circle right away, so we're good to go. Exit sketch. Features. Wizard hole. Trying to beat the time right here. If this is good, our circles for that one's going to be about 7.5. It's going to be through all. Position it. It's going to be this surface right here. And we click this surface right away. Right click it. And we're good to go. Okay, so now this one right here, our next one is going to be easy. We're just going to use our mirror feature. This one. And mirrors to place that one's going to be on the... Oh, right, I need to create the plane too as well. So we just use our reference geometry plane. And we click on the surface of these planes right here. Oh no. It's taking forever right here. But you guys get the idea though. So we add in our reference geometry. We're going to create our middle of the plane. Then once we're done with that, we're going to use our mirror. Then that one that says mirror to planes, which is that plane that we created. And it's like these two. And these two will actually automatically go on that side. I'm trying to do it quickly before the bell ring. Hopefully it does not do that. Come on. It's still rendering through because the reference geometry is going to take a bit longer than I expected to be. Don't worry, I will continue on right now. So here, finish this video. Okay, there we go. So we got our reference. First reference is gonna be this surface area right here on this L shape. Click that surface, and then we click the other surface on the other side too as well. So I'm gonna click the surface. There we go. Till we create that middle plane. Check it. Then we can actually use our mirror feature right here. So we click on the mirror. Plane 1 is already set to go. Features to mirror will be these two right here. This one and that one. And there we go. Check it. Voila. So now we got our feature. Okay, now we're done today right now. So let me stop recording right now. This video will be given to your teachers right away. And that's that. If you get lost, then that's it. But it looks like you guys are good to go on your homeworks. And I'll check it out online right away. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording.